Продолжаем. Значит, у нас занятие по защите от темных искусств. О, страничка. Страничка, а как ее взять? Мы пока не знаем заклинаний, да, чтобы ее взять. Мы знаем только проявляющие. Ладно. Ну, в чем дело? Ой, туман какой. О боже. А! Кто это? Чё это? Привидение? Да? О, классно. Как классно. Начать задание. О, мой сокурсник.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise,
Серьезная
age
барышня.
matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt?
Чё?
No?
Выпендриться хотел, да?
One
Рыжик.
thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Так. Опа, разблокировали.
Levioso!
Полетел перо.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Такая вроде бабушка-цветочек, да? Но ничего подобного, с характером.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Так. И чего? Так. Нажмите РТ, нажала. И чего? Все? Идиотизм, да, начался?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Pruitt so
Пробивайте
artfully
желтые
helped me
щиты, используя
demonstrate
контролирующее
earlier.
заклинание. Ага.
Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Вот оно чё.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel.
Уже?
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel. using only
Мы с тобой
Levioso,
одноклассники,
basic
ты
cards,
чё?
and Protego. You may begin.
Угу. Так, я его должна...
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Protego. Stupid. Levioso.
Complicates things.
Ну чё, получил? Получил?
This can't be your first.
Получил?
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Чё, позвоночек там не
Not bad for a
посыпался?
beginner. You give as good as you get.
Он флиртует со мной? Или нет? Или я?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it,
Требовательная,
and
да?
they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely,
Да уж.
goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Это
Understood,
точно.
Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
Поговорить с
Class is
Себастьяном.
dismissed.
Это кому мы позвонок, да, сломали?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Врем или правду? Врем или правду? Ну давайте солжем.
In
Солгем.
fact, it was.
Солжем и
Perhaps I have a
солгем.
knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
На что ты меня
exclusive,
подписываешь?
unsanctioned dueling organization.
Себас.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If
Не,
you
ну он
want to
точно
get
со
the
мной
most
флиртует.
out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library,
Уже, да?
you just have to be clever enough not
Мы
to
мало
get
знакомы, он
caught.
меня уже в запретную секцию зовет.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you.
Ну ты
Sure, I'll
точно
see
со
you
мной
soon.
флиртуешь.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock
Люкана.
tower entrance. If you're interested.
Mortal Kombat, да?
Till next
Люкана.
time.
А, чемодан. Так, я это...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Я ослепла, да? Или нет? На карте чемодан. Но я его здесь не вижу. Ну, этот сундук. Или он со стороны коридора? Нет. Ладно, я слепая. Ля-ля-ля, ля-ля-ля. Отправляемся в класс заклинаний. Что-то еще, да, должны выучить? Че, наверх? Наверх. Ух ты. Ух ты. Картин шевелится. Вай, прикольно. Привидение. Ой, как же круто. Реализовано. Так, еще выше, да?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Так, новый урок. Уроки длятся 5 минут.
Here,
Красота.
behind you. There is an open seat here. Thank you.
М.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
О, какой
Welcome to year 5 of
персонаж.
charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But
А у меня
before we
ничего
begin,
нету.
can anyone here tell me the difference between
Ни учебников,
incantations
ничего.
of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Что происходит?
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Так, забавный препод.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite
С
sides
акцентом
of the
такой.
classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, ну что сейчас будет? А, акция. Опа. Разблокировали. Акио.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Ну класс,
As you
45
all seem
минут
to have the
опять.
basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have
А, нет?
ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Авторами. Ну, погнали. О,
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
ну-ка. Что нас тут ждет? О, господи. Грядки? Чё это?
So why don't
Боулинг?
we have our newest student start us off?
Я? Что же? Акция?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward... That's it!
А,
Excellent control there.
Бам.
Stay focused. Very good.
Опа. Не сложно, но сложно.
Very good. Points
Very
to
good.
Slytherin. But there's certainly no
Уж так
sport in
легко очки
playing without
для
some friendly
факультета
competition.
получать. Просто выполняешь их
Miss Onai,
задания.
would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Ну что ты меня подписываешь опять? На конфликт?
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Клир. Так. Я синими
Be
играю.
sharp.
Угу. Полтосик, да?
That is how it's done. Accio.
А, перебор, нет? Нет.
That's it.
Let us see this.
Ой, она, наверное, мой собьет. Нет?
Phew.
Нет. Ну-ка, ну-ка, чуть-чуть еще. 50.
Nicely done. What's
50. Так. И последний.
this? There we go.
Рокси.
Here.
Акио. Стой, 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 стой. Стоять.
A perfect score.
Боже, на
Remarkable.
волоске. Прям на краю. Ой, я еще победила. Чудно и прекрасно. Еще
Let us
очки.
make this a bit more interesting,
Будут.
shall we?
Чего? А, с
I think we are
препятствиями.
well past interesting at this point.
Прикольно, ну-ка.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Угу. Молодец. Так, я поняла, да? Сейчас ждем. А, упадет, упадет, упадет. Ну, естественно.
Happens to the best of us.
Передержала.
Let us see this.
Эх, передержала. Надо понять, в какой ячейке надо
That is how
отпускать.
it's done.
И я пока... Ах ты! Ах ты! Ну ладно,
Excellent control there.
What's
сойдет.
this?
Ну, конечно, я ее уже не обгоню. Тут что говорить?
There we go.
Даже если я сейчас 50 выбью, все равно это будет уже меньше. Ну ладно, я все равно первый раунд взяла. Стой! Ну ладно, падай. Браво.
Ah, you almost had it.
Браво. Ну и пофиг.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
1-1 все равно. Первый тот тур я взяла. Так, далее что у нас?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Болтовня.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier. I
Все такие
promise.
добрые. Все такие
That's
добрые
good to
со
hear.
мной.
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Угаду.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells
Невероятно.
without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's
Ну
nice
ладно,
to learn about
спасибо за
another wizarding
историю.
school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Ну тогда не
Until
отвлекай.
next time.
Давай, увидимся.
Of course, you can
word,
use
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms
Оправдал.
lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson
Да
I was
уж.
expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has
Да я не
lost.
расстроилась.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
Чё это?
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Какое внимание
Expect to
ко
hear
мне,
from me
да? Даже
soon
опять.
regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for
Сверхучебные
you.
программы. Что-то мне еще хотят дать. Так, задание завершено. Ага, нам нужно, получается, наверное, подписаться, да, на новые задания. Что-то нет в классе ничего интересненького. Сидит. Чё
After
сидит?
my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Ладно, погнали. Погнали, куда показывает карта.
Hello there. You're the new
Hello.
student, aren't
You
you?
wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Надо же, все какие-то
I'm
добрые, правда.
unfortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ну, давай. Так. О! Опа! Круть.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Werewolves, where were you?
Ой.
In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the end of
1752.
it,
Вот
the
опять
Minister
чемодан
for
я
Magic
не
was
вижу.
Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Бросить кубик.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I
Бросила.
should cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It
Так,
was Basil
и
Flack.
чего?
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a
Revelio.
flack?
Так, и чего?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot,
Не
and he says
открывается,
it's a
да?
flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Так, я поняла. Нам нужно открыть карту. Да? Да. Настроить туда маршрутик. И пойти. Надо учиться пользоваться картой.
Revelio.
Нет здесь ничего интересненького. Так, а вон там вот что-то это... Ага. Ну ладно, мы тогда не пойдем сейчас. Идем к профессору, к прабабке Уизли. Посмотрим, что она нам скажет. Подпишет нас опять на что-то. Здрасте. Добрых дней. Так. Сюда. Опачки. Здесь что это? Опа. Этот скелет ирландского феникса или авгурея. Чрезвычайно пугливой птицы, которая может предсказать приход дождя. А ее скорбный крик, как когда-то считалось, предвещает смерть. Угу. Понятно. Так. Значит, так и будем, да, по школе собирать? А, да, у нас же 150 страниц. Летают. Что это там подглядывает? Привет! Не знаю, как помахать. Нет, это было отражение. Все, я теперь буду в пространство глядеть, смотреть, ловить эти странички. Опыт прокачивают. А, уже что-то я не туда убежала. Ух ты. Прикольно, ребят. Так. Ой, еще один телепорт у нас открыт. Здорово. Ничего тут не летает. Ладно. Что, в чем дело? Ой, тут киски есть. Прелесть какая. Ну все, я теперь буду бегать, кошку собирать. Добби?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said?
Ну
Some
все,
ruins?
теперь не отстанет.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't
Эх,
there?
проболталась я.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade,
О,
I mentioned
Хогсмид.
earlier, we've
Затаримся.
arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
Вот оно
And
что.
Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Вот оно
You've
что.
managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be
Прикольно.
far
Палочку будем
superior.
выбирать.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Себастьяна.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a
У
capable
нас уже
young
там
wizard.
отношения, мне
And
кажется,
he knows
начинаются.
He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor
Тем
Rookwood's
более
undesirables en route.
слизеринец,
A
чё это
rather
нет?
unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three
О.
Broomsticks.
Еще и на свидание благословила. Так, а чё, можем мы тут проявить у нее в кабинете что-то такое? Такая наглость сыграет? Или нет? А, до странички. А, чемодан. А. Ладненько. Так, давайте выйдем. Так. И страничка тут, наверное, летает.
There you are.
Нет.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
Да, очки
More
Гарри Поттера
frequently
чинили.
than one would
Reparo.
imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the
Ну,
task
куда
right
деваться?
away,
Будем
Professor.
выполнять. О! О! Вижу. Так. Фонтан. Служит местом отдыха и собрания студентов, несмотря на слухи, возможно, спровоцированные сэром Кэдеганом. Это, безусловно, не та самая Виверна из долины реки Уай, убитая веселым рыцарем помимо его воли. Что я сейчас прочитала? О! 3 уровень. Кажется, там еще летает. Да! Yes! Опа! Что я сейчас прочту? Ничего? Ничего. Заберите в башне. А, вот, нам надо бежать в башню и забрать страницу. Бежим.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl
Почему
whom
это,
everyone at school hates
малышка?
for no reason.
Почему?
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Интересно.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well.
Имельда.
And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll
Так.
say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know
Я
the necessary
подписываюсь на что-то
spells
опять.
yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Ага, провокация.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones,
Мне дают
do come
задания
and see me
преподы и
again.
маленькая
I'll be
девочка.
back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Чудно. Подождите, я... О, опа.
Brilliant.
Так, надо кое-что. Кое-что проверить. Так, испытание. Вот задание выполнено. Угу. Так, посетить Хогсмид и раздобыть необходимые принадлежности. Задача вот. Давайте мы выполним все-таки задание преподавателя. Да? Да. И пойдем по заданию все-таки профессора, а потом уже разберемся с этой малолеточкой. Деловая дает мне задание.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
А, я уже все
Marvelous.
выполнила.
You clearly know your way around
Прикол.
basic charms. Let us give
Что
the
я
old mending charm a try then, shall we?
уснула,
Remember to be
видимо.
deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Яса.
Remember, your wand is a
Репара.
conduit of your magic.
Угу. А, репара восстанавливающая. Угу. Будем что-то чинить. Опа. Круть. Теперь мы знаем. Чары можно использовать для починки сломанных объектов и элементов окружения.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ну, давайте попробуем восстановить. Репера.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Угу.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ну, действительно. Мне надо в Хогсмид, мне надо купить шмотки, мне надо купить учебники. Мне нужно, в конце концов, палочку купить уже, которая меня выберет. А я выбрала все задания поважнее, найти плюй камни. Так, ну вот, чемодан здесь. Ну и где? Вот прям вот тут в кустах, ну нет же. Или да? Нет, да? Проявим. Ну нет. Кисонька. Так. Ага. Что происходит?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так, мне нужно. Так, все, начинается плутание. Так. Вот. В Хогсмид мы пойдем. Точно. Встретиться с Себастьяном. Вот это дело поинтереснее. Все, мы идем в Хогсмид, будем там затариваться.
Keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Где? Где мой парень?
There's something in there. I just know it.
Вот так вот смело и откровенно. Где мой парень? Чемодан? Я знаю, что в них монетки, которые мне очень пригодятся, да? Я так полагаю, потому что я вообще не понимаю, сколько у меня денег и на что я буду их тратить. О! О! Лощеный школьный плащ. Прикол. Просила, да, сундук? Вот тебе, пожалуйста. Ну, мне не нужен плащ. Не нужен. Ничего себе, прикольно. Эти напевают статуи. Мы идем к Себастьяну. Вот он. Блин.
Well,
Привет,
fancy meeting you
хороший.
here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I
Естественно.
arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need.
Ну, конечно же,
Shall we?
идем. Ну, конечно же, идем. С тобой я пойду куда угодно. Прикольно. Очень круто, конечно, игру сделали. Так, ну что же.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Я думаю,
As am
что
I. Thank you,
посещение
by the way.
Хогсмита у
Of
нас
course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
будет в
The way
следующей
I
части.
see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Адьос, амигос.